Well, it's that time of the year. It is fall time. And you know what that means, right? It's soup time. Oh, yes. Well, I was contacted by Anderson House Frontier Soup Mixes. And I told them how much I love tortilla soup. So they sent 2 packs of tortilla soup, broccoli and cheddar, coconut curry, chicken stew mix, butter squash and lentil soup mix, and Appalachian Trail cornbread. Guess what we're having for supper tonight? Yep, tortilla soup. I want to say a huge, huge thank you to this amazing company for sending us so many wonderful soups and stew mixes. Wow. And to make it even better, y'all, you can go on their website. I'll put the link in the description below and put the promo code JAN10 for 10% off on your first order. As always, I am going to improvise a little bit on the recipe. Let me show you what I'm doing. For this recipe, you'll need 3 tablespoons of butter, 1 cup of buttermilk, and 2 large eggs. I don't have buttermilk. So we're gonna preheat the oven at 425, blend the eggs and buttermilk together in a bowl. I'm using duck eggs. And stir in the cornbread mix. Melt the butter in an 8 by 8 inch baking pan. Remove the pan, swirl the butter around to coat the inside, and stir remainder of melted butter in the batter and pour into a preheated pan. So I'm melting it on the stove, and I don't have an 8 by 8 baking pan. We're gonna bake that 15 to 20 minutes until firm on top and lightly golden brown. So I have little cupcake tins, and that's what I'm gonna put the mixture in. I will caution you, if you're doing it this way, you want to make sure that you watch those, because they're real little and they won't take as long to cook. So watch your cornbread. Did I tell you that this company is family owned and operated? Let's see, since 1983. It's nut-free factory. And I was gonna make 2, but I gotta be honest, y'all. I think 1's gonna cut it. I think my eyes were bigger than my stomach, so I'm gonna do 1. I have some guacamole, I have some jalapeno, and I'm gonna get those sliced up and get some lemon on the guacamole so it won't turn brown. And then I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, I've got lemon juice in the first guacamole, and all I'm doing is cutting these into slices because, y'all, you can't have too much of this in your tortilla soup. There's no such thing. Now I have to get the seed out. I could probably just stab it and get it. This one's a little riper than the other one. Bam. Stick that in some water. Maybe we can grow it later. And then I just scoop that out like that. Perfect, perfect. And I'm just gonna cut that off, and that's how you do it right there. I have my jalapenos already sliced. You can put cilantro on top of this for the sake of the recipe. I'm just gonna have it as it is. I'm gonna mix those around because there's lemon juice in there. And the lemon juice helps it from turning brown. But can we just appreciate the guacamole? Oh, I was just talking away to y'all. I didn't push the button. I sprayed the cups with olive oil spray, and I have the batter ready to go. I'm gonna fill these up about 3/4 of the way. And when the boss gets home, I will stick these in the oven so they'll be nice and hot and fresh. And you see, I've got a lot of batter, so it's gonna make a couple batches. So there it is. Now, I was so tempted to add sugar because y'all know I like sugar in my cornbread, but to stay original as I could get to this recipe, I did not add sugar. You should be very proud of me. I just stuck my finger in the batter and licked it. Oh my gosh, so good. Did I tell you that this company is out of Illinois? Yeah, they're out of Illinois. American made, y'all. Woohoo! Go on over and support them. Let's help them grow this business. Man, that cornbread's good. I'm gonna call these my cornbread poppers. Oh, doggy, I can't wait to eat this. All right, y'all, let's get on to this recipe. You're gonna need 6 cups of chicken broth. In here are 6 cups of my homemade chicken broth and 1 cup of water. 2/3 cups of shredded chicken. And this is from our meat birds. It's been sitting in bone broth. So we're gonna take that and we're gonna put that in there. And that's 2/3, we're gonna call that 2/3 cups. All right, so now we're gonna take 1 jar of salsa. I have Rotel, and it goes. That's what we're doing. And then, of course, you're gonna need this. The soup mix. So we're gonna bring that to a boil. And I will bring you back. I'm gonna bring you back, I promise. I won't eat it all before I bring you back. But I'm gonna bring you back and show you what it looks like because it's gonna be so good. Oops, I was supposed to bring it to a boil and then add the soup mix. Sort of messed up there, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. It smells so good. Okay, so I bought some tortilla strips, but I'm making some more because I like a lot of those in my soup. It's on the 25-minute timer now, covered and simmering, and oh, I wish you could smell it. I just took a sip. I took a sip of the juice. Whoa, so good. Okay, it's time to load this up. So here's what I'd like to do. I like to add my avocado. Let's put a couple jalapenos in there. Heck yeah, heck yeah. And then we're gonna put some tortilla strips in there. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so good. And then I'm just gonna add a splash of lime in there. Ooh, here, let's put some of my homemade tortillas. And then over here, I have my cornbread poppers. So let's see how this tastes. Here we go. Okay, let's check the cornbread poppers. Wow. I bet y'all want some of this. Sorry, I can't share. But let's share a bite of this delicious. Oh, I forgot to put cilantro in there. I have cilantro. I froze it. But man, you gotta, excuse me, you have to have cilantro in it, right? Or it ain't Mexican if you don't have cilantro in there. Okay, so let's get some cilantro, some avocado, some tortilla strips. Can't find my chicken. There it is. This is gonna be a big bite. Here we go. Mmm. 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 That tastes like authentic tortilla soup that I've had in some very high-rated Mexican restaurants. Thank you so much for sending us this soup. I'm gonna go ahead and eat, y'all. Y'all be blessed and love well. Thank you. Bye now. It just looks like a bowl of Christmas. It's so good. Look at that deliciousness. Cilantro, avocado, jalapeno. Oh yeah. To the people at Anderson House Frontier Soup Mixes, I want to tell you that I've had many packaged tortilla soups. And this one, by far, was the closest I've ever had to authentic. It was delicious, and I appreciate y'all asking me to join in on your collaboration. And I love this soup. Y'all, I'm just saying, you gotta check it out.